welcome back on my YouTube channel. And today is 7th February, and this session is for reading editorial section from the Hindu newspaper. So in today's video, we will be reading this article from the editorial page, which is about fixing frequencies first. So as this article is all about the 5G spectrum, 5G telecom in a telecom industry. Currently we are using 4G, but soon our technology is going to be upgraded to 5G. So it's this article is all about, here is, policymakers must make sure that the 5G economic payoff will outweigh the high cost. So here policymaker means those authority which makes law. So as here the government, so whoever will make the law for this 5G, make sure this they must make sure that the 5G economic payoff will outweigh the, because in the case of 5G, this must make policies like that, so the cost will not increase a lot. Because if the cost will increase, so in this way companies will also charge very high prices from the consumers, and in this time telecom industry is already suffering. So now let's start our article. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman's budget announcement that the government proposed to conduct required spectrum auctions in 2022 to facilitate the rollout of 5G mobile phone services in fiscal 2023 has understandably triggered speculation, including about the feasibility of the timeline. So here in this whole article, it is written that the Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman budget. So in the budget, uh, which she have tabled or presented in the Parliament, in the Lok Sabha upper house, in the lower house, uh, on the 1st February, the government proposed in which the government has proposed that for starting the 5G mobile phone services in this year, government is now going to do spectrum auction, because those wavelength or frequencies in which these signals will go, and it can't be start until government will auctions, government charges for giving the spectrum to the company. So that's why government will do auctions for required spectrum in this year after few months. So the rollout means for starting, for the starting, it's a rolling out, like Vivo is rolling out a new phone. So it means starting a new thing. So that's why rollout of 5G mobile, for the starting of 5G mobile phone services, and it has understandably triggered speculation, including about the feasibility of the timeline. So the feasibility of the timeline here, it means this service will be able to start in the specific time or the not. Now, furthermore, the government's keenness to expedite the rollout was framed by MS Ms. Sitharaman SP, propelled by an appreciation of the latest generation telecommunication technology ability to serve as an enabler of economic growth and job creation. Government's keenness, yeah, it means government is very eager, is very enthusiastic, and wants to start this service very rapidly. And overall the process, the Miss Sitharaman, which she had told in the Parliament during the budget. So now it has been propelled means pushing something. So now it is getting very lots of appreciation, which she has pushed for the latest technology or new generation technology, as it will be the technology of 5th generation, the telecom sector. So it will also serve economic growth. It will enable the country's economic growth, as well as it will provide the chances for the job creations in the country also. Commenting on the budget announcement, Communication Minister Ashwani Vaishnaw and TRAI was expected to submit its recommendation on the spectrum to be set aside for 5G by March, adding that the auction for the airwaves would be held soon after. So, Ashwani Vaishnaw, who is the telecom minister right now, communication minister, who has who had commented, who had told about the budget announcement, that in the budget it was told about the 5G auction. So he said that the TRAI, which is the authority or of controlling all the telecommunication of these, which is responsible for this telecommunication in our India. So it was expected to submit its report, its recommendation regarding the spectrum of 5G in the month of March, and the auction will be happened only after this report. So after seeing all the recommendation in the reports, then auction will be happen. So that's why it is taking a time now. While last week's flurry of an announcement have raised the possibility that the next auction of telecom spectrum may be held within the next few months. So in the last week that government has announced, also telecom minister has had told about the services. So it has raised the possibility and probability that might be a government is going to hold auction in a few months, because government has decided to launch the services in the same fiscal year. So that's why it will have to do auction in the next 2 to 3 months. There is a little clarity on the approach the government's plan to take with regard to the crucial issues surrounding the introduction of 5G service. So there are little clarity. So from all of this, the incidents are happening. So we are getting a clarity of thoughts. We are understanding from it that now government's plan is to tackle all type of crucial issue which can emerge in the 5G services. So that's why government is taking the time and doing waiting for the TRAI's recommendations, and after it it will have an auction also before the introduction of 5G services in India. Foremost are questions around the particular frequencies the regulator is likely to recommend, the government's plan on pricing the spectrum, and most crucially, the very viability of the new technology, both for the telecom companies and the economy as the whole. So, the regulatory authority in the report will give the answer of the all the questions, like on which particular frequencies this 5G service will run, what will be the pricing for the governments for this spectrum, and also how will this technology will work for the telecom company, and how will it will also help our economy as a whole. With the financially stressed private telecom, so private sector is already a lot of stress by financially. It means it hit it very badly financially, and few companies like Telenor or Tata Docomo like companies, they had to sell, they had to quit from the market because of this financially struggle from the market. Telecom service provider industry now reduced to a near duopoly. So now what happened, that the telecom service provider which were around 5 to 6 in Indian market, now they are reduced only to duopoly, like duopoly between Jio and the Airtel, and the BSNL is also in very bad condition. And apart from this, VI, which has been made after the merger of air merger of Vodafone and Idea, it is also in a lot of financial crisis, struggling with, and losing a lot of shareholders, lots of shares, market shares also. Vodafone Idea continues to bleed losses and subscribers, and even plans to convert some of its outstanding interest due to the DOT into an equity stake which will make the union government the largest shareholder. The sector's appetite for the highly capital intensive 5 technology in is unlikely to be too substantial at the moment. So if we talk about now what is the financial condition of this time, as in the idea is getting facing a huge losses, and also with the time it is losing its customer, its subscriber, and very less people are using idea now. Even plans to convert and now it is in so much financial crisis that it is unable to pay its interest to government, and for filling those interest, for recovering those interest, now idea is ready to give its a equity share to union government, and after the government will become the largest shareholder in the idea. The sector's appetite, and if we talk about the sector's current health, sector's appetite means what can sector do as 5, because of the 5G technology there will be a lot of capital intensive technology, a lot of infrastructure needed. They will have to change all their towers, everything. So that's that, it's a very substantial movement, like it's very bad movement for the industry. So it's a very problematic condition because it's required a capital intensive, where a lot of expenditure will be involved in it, and the industry is already suffering loss. The 5G represents an exponential leap in technology is beyond doubt. So if we talk about the 5G, as without any doubt 5G service is very high, and it will give a very good impact over the economy. It will improve our services, it will provide faster connectivity. However, most countries that have commercialized 5G so far largely, so all however यद्यपि most of the countries, so most like their different type are countries already available which are have which have you started using 5G services. So far largely, so from till now it has been found that the technology is still predominantly deployed as an upgraded replacement. So majorly the 5G will be deployed, 5G will be implemented in this way, then it will upgrade the 5G, and it will replace, it will upgrade the 4G, and it will replace the 4G with the industrial and public utility application envisaged still at least a few years away. However, of using of the 4G and the industrial things into public utility application, still it will take a few years. But if the 5G will start, then it will remove all things in end users perspective. Also, for the new technology to work at its optimum potential, the government would need to not only offer the key operational frequency including the below 1 gigahertz, the C-band frequency around 3.5 gigahertz, and the higher 26 gigahertz, but also crucially enable the transport or backhauls of signal between the base station and telecom operators core network by offering not too low cost E-band airwaves. So in this paragraph, I editor author has been talked about which type of bandwidth are required for it. So here he has checked that for if government wants that this technology will work or its optimal potential will give the full-fledged service, full-fledged speed. So for that, government will not only have to provide like few frequencies of like below 1 gigahertz. GZ is Z means 1 gigahertz, and then the C band frequencies around 3.5 gigahertz and the higher 26 gigahertz, and these are basic requirement. But apart from this, what is crucially, what is important, what is vital, enable the transport, and it will also have to enable the transportation or backhaul of signals between both, between two networks, like between base stations and telecom operators core network. So now, from here, two things is clear. For this, government will have to do two things. First, government will have to provide these type of frequency from 1 gigahertz C band frequency, 3.5 gigahertz, and government will also have to provide that there should be E band, a low cost E band airwaves, so that our signals can transport between the base station and telecom operators core network. With the COVID-19 pandemic having shown up the existing mobile networks inadequacy in terms of reach, especially in enabling the delivery of education to remote and rural students, it may make the most sense to delay the introduction of 5G until policymakers are sure its economic pay will outweigh the high cost. However, as COVID pandemic has shown up, COVID pandemic has affected all of the activities of the people. Now, studies, all the education has been come online, and since the last 2 years, most of the students are studying online from their home by using phone. However, it it doesn't mean that it is from the rural area or urban area. So that's why government wants to increase the reach, because in the rural area, if there will be no connectivity, so how those students will study. So that's why, especially enabling the delivery of education, because delivering of education is very important to remote and rural students. So that's why it is making the most sense. All these things are becoming most sensible until government will decide a proper policies for the 5G. So there will be not so much higher cost for this, uh, because it will not give benefit to telecom companies, because they are already in higher losses, and if the service will be higher, then people will also have to pay very high cost. That's why uh, government will have to make sure in writing their policies. So it was all in this video, and in this video we have read about the 5G and its implementation, how government is planning, and what is required to do from the government side. So I hope you like it. If you have watched the full video, so please subscribe this channel, like this video, and also comment your views